Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered.
Here as he's taken down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Finding room at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. First one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Nixon with a first down and more. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Throw left side complete to Chase. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Here's Burrow. That's complete right around the 8. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talk.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second, being chased out left. Now Burrow loses the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 7. And the Chargers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Now Burrow on first down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
62 yards. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on. receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there.
And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
First carry now for Joshua Kelly, the former Bruin.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert. And Cook has it, left side. And he's got room. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down.
They'll go option to the short side.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunate for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here as it's now 9-6.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken.
Ordinarily, when you're backed up this deep, most teams like to play it on the safe side, but not these guys. They took a big shot downfield and wound up hitting it for a big play. Back them into a corner, they come out swinging.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. After 1, our score 9-6. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White.
And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen.
Bring in the second string.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 65 yards. And the Chargers. Get the quick strike touchdown. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled.
Now Burrow loses the football.
But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the...
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Still fighting. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Ja'Marr Chase
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. They'll try and throw for it. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for two. Gets them even closer. Now a two-point game. Boy, they're down only one score. It's still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The second quarter.